So what? I am in Cape Verde. Yeah, I am. This is sublime. It's kind of not what we normally do on holiday. We usually choose everything and work out what we want to do and go, but this is kind of one of those package holidays that I don't think I've ever been on. I've worked on them years ago. I did these Thompson flyback. They're called Thompson flybacks, and they were going to Corfu and places like that, and just doing gigs. They were great gigs, but this time this is Tui on Cape Verde. It's a beautiful island. It's a very sandy beach, but it's got this volcanic black sand that comes up. Just extraordinary. It's kind of marble effect. It's very beautiful. Talk about beautifuls. I'm with my wife. It's our 30th wedding anniversary. That's why we're here. Place that everything's kind of done for. You don't have to worry about anything, and this is it really. Except my wife has brought some work with her because she's always working, but it's controlled. At the moment she's not working, she's resting. Here's the beach. Isn't that just, this is kind of a man-made enclave bay, because it gets very windy here. There's a beautiful dog. I took a picture of that dog running. Took a little picture of that. And this is kind of human made. The sky is a bit overcast today, and the whole week is a bit like that, but it's still very warm and you can swim. Walking the beach now. Volcanic beach. Very windy, but rather sublime and beautiful. The next day. This is the next day. It's a bit overcast, slightly overcast today. Not so hot. Very wavy. You see the waves behind me, and might go in the water, but not this bit of the water because it is very, very wavy. I saved a fish the other day on this beach. It was floundering. It wasn't a flounder, but it was floundering. It was kind of like a puffer fish. I had to use my flip-flops. I was scared that I was going to get poisoned because it had some little bits on. But it was gasping for water, or air, as we would say. And got my flip-flops, both flip-flops, and I shoved it back in the water, and its waves kept pushing it back out, and eventually it went back out. We saw it move and swim off. Yeah, that was me. There's no video footage or photographs to prove that story, but I'm telling you, as an honest, upright citizen, not Cape Verde of the UK, that did happen. The island of Sal, which is salt, I think. Well, we went to a little trip the other day. Went to see the lemon sharks. Yes, I can see it there. And then the next day we went to a little trip. We went to a fishing village, a really lovely little fishing village. then we went on to some other little places, the Blue Eye, which we didn't actually see the blueness of the eye because the sun wasn't right, and we were slightly out of season, I think, for that, to see it properly. But it's an amazing turquoisey blue that you can see in this lake. But the surrounding area is very pretty around there as well. It's all built on this kind of volcanic rock, so the beach is very yellow, but then it's got these strands of amazing kind of black marble-like. And you dig down and it's actually black rather than yellow sand. But it's just a beautiful coastline, beautiful, beautiful coastline. Then we went on to the salt lake, floated on the salt lake, a bit like the Dead Sea, but not quite as salty, I don't think. I went there years and years ago, but I can't remember the experience there, but this one was lovely. It's really nice, you're just floating on it. This is the first mirage I've ever seen. I think I've never seen a mirage before. Have I? Oh yeah. So if you get down, it looks closer, but there's no water there. It's the end of the island. When you get up, it's further away. I'm not doing any zoom, but that looks closer. And then when you get up, it's further away. Hopefully that sees. You can see what I'm seeing. That's a mirage. We've come to Cape Verde, me and my wife, because it's our 30th wedding anniversary. Our 30th wedding anniversary. Goodness me, where has the time and the hair gone? You know, it's lovely out here. We decided to come out here because we wanted just to rest and not bring any work with us, but they'd have ended up, my wife's academic, associate professor at linguistics at UCL. Very, very bright young lady. And she did bring a computer, then I brought my computer, and then so we have done a little bit of work as well. The idea was to do this package holiday, which we've never done before. Of all the places, we always go to city breaks or Montenegro, where my wife's kind of from, kind of. She is from that part of the world, former Yugoslavia. And we thought we'd do an all-inclusive. And it's worked out really well. I sniff your nose at things like that, but it's actually fantastic not having to worry about food. And the food is very, very good here, really good. But it's just the idea of doing a package and not doing anything and everything kind of being done for you is very lovely. So the camera I brought with me, I've only brought one camera with me today. It's the Leica Q3 43. Colour, not my monochrome Q2M, but it's the Q3 43. So it's got a 43, put my lens cap on just in case there's a bit of sand. 43mm lens, fixed lens, f2, just the most sublime lens, and it's in colour, and I just thought I could put it into black and white in Cape Verde, but there's so much colour here, a lot of blues and yellows, really beautiful colours here. And I just thought, need a colour camera just in case. I can always put it into black and white. And it's the 43mm, it's got a macro on it, which I've used to take pictures of my watches I brought, because you know I do my watch thing as well, which is a separate video to this one. Yeah, I just love the files from this camera, 60 megapixels, plenty, you don't need more than that, or you even need that. And generally at base ISO 50 or 100. Although last night I took a few pictures with up to 800. Brought my little flash, but I haven't used that. Love this camera. Leica Q3 43. It's a great travel camera. If I had to have one camera that I took around the world, if I've got to that stage, I mean, the only thing is it'd be nice to have a little bit of a wider one, so you could end up taking two cameras, maybe the Q3, which is a 28mm, and the Q3 43, but that's a bit naughty, isn't it? And expensive. Oh no, I've just realised I've lost my fluff thing. I'm gonna have to retrace my steps, but it's a bit windy, it's mostly gone. How annoying. I'm on the DJI Pocket Osmo 3. I need a new fluff thing. Oh, damn. I think I've got a spare one somewhere. If I retracing my steps, see if I can find it. I'll let you know. Damn. I'm slightly reconstructing this, but I was walking past and I saw, as I was walking past, it was there. As I was walking past, I saw this on the ground. I really didn't think I was going to find this. Little things like that make your day, don't they? I'll now clip it on. Have I lost that now? No, it's down here. Okay, I'm going to clip it on. Over and out. Yes! The thing is, about life in general, you just learn stuff, don't you? How old am I? I'm not going to... Well, I'm past 50. And I didn't actually clip this bit in, that's why it fell off. So I was going to have a go at DJI for saying, well, why, you know, it's so loose. But if you push it a little bit tighter, when you push it down, it actually just clips in. I thought it was magnetic, and it just fell off. But just clip it in a little bit longer. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I'm quite happy. Little small things like that. The problem is with people like me, is I don't read instructions. You get things and you just leave them in the cupboard for it. Like my Osmo 2 I had, I left it in the cupboard for about a year and never used it, and then I suddenly started using it. I thought, this is really good. And now I upgraded to the Pocket 3 and I use it straight away, but I still don't read the instructions, not properly. That's why I don't get the horizon straight, because I know there's another click that you can put in that keeps everything straight. I just have face tracking. Oh man, I should read the instructions. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Read the instructions, viewers, on anything you get. I can't think of anything that's worse by not reading instructions. No, anything that's better if you don't read it. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Just read the instructions. Although I don't know if that clip-in bit was in the instructions. It was common sense. Use your common sense as well. And then read the instructions. Read the instructions first and also use your common sense. I think that's the way around you should do it. That was my message today.